First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Welcome back to Fox 12 Now. Thanks for joining. I'm Greg Nibbler. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as I've said before. And today, what we're doing is talking about what's right there on your screen. We're talking to WorkSource Oregon about some amazing events that are going to be available for people out there to get help with your taxes. Doing your taxes, let's be honest, it's not the most fun thing you can possibly be doing. You know, nobody goes out and says, I can't wait for it. But it has to be done, and it's important to really get some help sometimes. And that's what we're talking about with these free tax events. I've got Robin Maxey joining us here from the Department of Revenue. And Robin, great to have you on. And sorry if I set it up that way, because, I think that's a sentiment that a lot of people have when you're doing your taxes.
Well, that's right, Greg. A lot of people don't enjoy doing their taxes. I do have to disagree that there are some people, some I work with, who anxiously await getting to do their taxes every year.
And I love that those people do. But yeah, could we start off, just talking about WorkSource Oregon too, just giving everybody a little bit of an overview of the organization here, and then we'll get into this help that's out there and available for people.
So WorkSource Oregon is the part of the Oregon Employment Department that helps people find jobs, and they have centers all around the state. There are 37 of these centers, and they're trusted community spaces. So the Department of Revenue has teamed up with the Employment Department to provide these tax help clinics at 6 of these sites across the state over the next few weeks. WorkSource Oregon is providing the space, and the Department of Revenue is providing the helpers. Basically, revenue staff are volunteering to spend their day helping people file their taxes in these WorkSource centers where people are used to coming and getting help for other needs.
And so it's a place that people are already familiar with. People are comfortable going there. And then on top of that, they can have this help. And, for people out there thinking about their taxes, what are some of the biggest, issues that people encounter that would really benefit from having help like this?
So one of the things that we run into, and we still run into it, and we have a list that I hope you guys will be able to put on your website of the stuff people should bring with them to make sure they have everything they need to do their taxes. A lot of times people don't know what that stuff is, and they don't bring it with them, or they don't have it in front of them and sit down to do their taxes. The other thing is, and it's unfortunate, but cost is a factor. A lot of people need a little help getting their taxes done, and they can't afford to do that. There are free tax clinics all across the state. We have a great interactive map on our Get Free Help with filing your taxes page on our website at oregon.gov/DOR. But this is just another opportunity to kind of meet taxpayers where they are. One of the other factors that is very important this year is the issue of filing electronically. We had some hiccups with the IRS at the end of the year. IRS was a little late providing some information to us that we needed to set up our paper return processing. So our paper return processing is not going to be able to start till the end of March. What that means, we started issuing refunds on electronically filed returns this week. People who file paper returns won't get their refund check until April at the earliest. And so nobody wants to wait that long, especially in a kicker year. So the good news is they don't have to, they can file electronically. And that's what these clinics do, is they help people file electronically using free software that's available, and then for their federal taxes, and then the free system Direct File Oregon for filing your state taxes.
Wow. So, and getting that, as you mentioned, a kicker year, so getting that refund, if they're going to get one, back a lot quicker than that, and being able to utilize those funds. And when somebody walks into this, as you mentioned, there's a list of things to bring with you. So you bring in your things, and then how does it work? Do you just sit down with a professional who goes through it with you?
Yeah, so we recruit volunteers within the agency. They're Department of Revenue staff. They're not professional tax preparers, and honestly, they can't actually prepare the returns for the individuals. They can help them. They can answer questions. They can point them in the right direction. So far, we have 12 people signed up to help with the first 3 clinics, and we continue to recruit folks internally. What they do is they help people work through the obstacles of knowing what they need and being able to file for free. And for example, today we had 4 volunteers at the WorkSource Center in Woodburn. All 4 are bilingual. Language is one of the key barriers for a lot of people in Oregon who need to file their taxes and aren't able to. And we're generally not able to help everyone who comes in complete their filing. Invariably, as I said, they don't have all of their information, or they thought they were ready, but they're not. They didn't realize how long it would take. But today we had more than 25 people come in, and we were able to help most of those people with some question they had about their taxes. They're closer to getting their taxes done. We helped a number of people actually complete their returns, and we helped one person complete one person who we helped complete their return save $500 because of the help. And that's the reason we do this.
That's amazing. Yeah, to save $500 and get some of those questions answered, and actually do that in person with someone. You know, you can walk through it. I would imagine sometimes people aren't even sure what the right question is to ask, but I bet if having somebody there can help you get to that solution. And
that's absolutely correct.
Yeah, and you mentioned the events. So I want to let people know, you know, where and how they can find out where these events are and how they can participate.
So we have a list on our website. I will just run through them very quickly. There's an event March 4th in Eugene, one March 11th in Portland, one March 18th in Lebanon, and March 25th in Bend. And next Wednesday will be at the WorkSource Center in Beaverton.
All right, so a number of different opportunities depending where you live that you can go in and participate in that, and check that out on the website. And Robin, anything else that you think is important for people to know?
I just think that it's interesting how this came about. Our director of our agency, David Gershenfeld, spent 5 years as the director of the Oregon Employment Department. He was very familiar with the WorkSource centers and what they had to offer and the facilities they had. And he became very familiar very quickly with the need for people to have a place to get some help filing their taxes. And so he had a conversation with Andrew Stolfi, the director at the Oregon Employment Department. They suggested it to staff, and staff at both agencies ran with it. And it's an interagency cooperation that's going to help hopefully hundreds of Oregonians get their taxes filed.
Well, yeah, any help is fantastic, and obviously this is benefiting so many people to go in there. And thanks, Robin, for joining us here too to talk about this and just help get the word out about it. And yeah, thanks for being here on Fox 12 Now.
Well, thanks for having me, Greg, and hopefully some folks will take us up on this, and we'll see them next week in Beaverton, or maybe later over the next 5 weeks in those other locations.
All right, fantastic. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
And for everybody watching, again, this is Fox 12 Now. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We have more for you. We're every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. covering a wide range of topics. At 3:30 today, if you're watching live, we'll be talking to a mountain rescue expert about what to do, how to prepare, make sure that you're safe if you are going to be heading up to the mountain with any kind of snow or climbing, things like that. So that's coming up at 3:30. But if there's breaking news between now and 4 p.m., I'll have that for you as well. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.